Namaste and welcome to Vastu for Divine Wealth. Every home carries energy. Every direction carries power. When space is aligned correctly, life flows with peace, prosperity, health, and abundance. This channel is dedicated to the divine wisdom of Vastu Shastra, auspicious entrances, powerful directions, positive energy alignment, and harmonious living spaces. Your main door could be blocking your success. It's not just a door, it's your home's energy gate. According to Vastu Shastra, your entrance controls the flow of wealth, health, and opportunities into your life. In this video, you will learn the auspicious main door entrances for your home. What if your home was designed on a divine blueprint? Not random, not accidental, but perfectly aligned with cosmic intelligence. It is a cosmic energy system, a blueprint that connects your home to the universe itself. Your house is not just where you live. It is where energy flows, destiny forms, and life transforms. Have you ever wondered why some homes feel peaceful, powerful, and full of positive energy? The answer lies in Vastu Shastra and its foundation in the sacred 81 grid Vastu Mandala. In this video, you will learn how to draw the 81 grid step by step, exactly like traditional Vastu experts. The 81 grid is a 9 into 9 division that creates 81 equal squares. The 81 Pada Mandala is not just architecture. Each square represents a unique energy field. The center, called Brahmasthana, is the main energy core. The corners represent directional energies. The outer zone connect with environmental forces. This is not a grid. It is a map of cosmic energy. Now let's begin. Start with a perfect square or rectangle representing your plot or building. Use a ruler and keep all sides equal. Now connect the marks. Draw vertical lines from top to bottom. Draw horizontal lines from left to right. You will now have 9 rows, 9 columns, 81 equal squares. This is the sacred 81 Pada Vastu Mandala. Finally mark the directions correctly. Top north, bottom south, right east, left west. Most of the people say a north is lucky, but that is not always true. Here is the truth most people don't know. Even within the north, there are both auspicious and inauspicious entrances. One entrance can attract wealth, growth, and success. Another can create financial struggles, stress, and instability. That is why Vastu experts divide 360 into 32 exact sections of 11.25 degree each. Even a slight mistake in a main door placement can change the energy of the entire home. Don't follow myths. Measure accurately. Understand the correct entrance. The journey begins from the northeast, the most powerful and sensitive energy point of the house. It acts like the antenna of your home, the place where energy enters first. In Vastu, our outer surface of the home is divided into 32 precise entrances, and each zone or each entrance carries a different energy, starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and finally 32 is not just an entry. It is the gateway to energy, opportunities, and destiny. A full circle has 360 degrees. When we divide this circle into 32 equal parts, each section measures 360 divided by 32 equals 11.25 degrees. That means each entrance zone, also called a pada, spans exactly 11.25 degrees. To create a 32 entrance Vastu grid, divide a 360 degree layout into 32 equal parts, with each part covering 11.25 degrees. 360 divided by 32. Using a 32 zone Vastu compass, mark the center, find magnetic north and label the sections N1 to N8, E1 to E8, S1 to S8, W1 to W8 clockwise. Determine the exact center of your house plan. Establish north 0 degree or 360 degree. Use a magnetic compass at the center to find the true north. Then divide it into E1, E2, E3, E4, E5, E6, E7, E8. Followed by that S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, S6, S7, S8, then W1, W2, W3, W4, W5, W6, W7, W8. Then followed by that it is N1, N2, N3, N4, N5, N6, N7 and N8. If you could see, E1 stands at in between 45 degree to 56.25 degree, E2 56.25 degree to 67.5 degree, E3 67.5 degree to 78.75 degree, E4 78.75 degree to 90 degree, E5 90 degree to 101.25 degree. If you move clockwise, then N8 ends at 33.75 degree to 45 degree. Vastu Shastra is the ancient science of designing spaces that attract peace, prosperity, health, and positive energy. Beyond the four main directions, Vastu recognizes 16 powerful directional zones, each carrying unique energies that influence different aspects of life. Understanding these directions helps create balanced, harmonious, and spiritual aligned homes and workplaces. By applying these principles thoughtfully, architects, designers, and homeowners can enhance energy flow, improve functionality, and invite success, happiness, and well-being into every space. According to Vastu Shastra, every property is surrounded by 32 possible entrance zones. These zones are created by dividing the four cardinal directions north, east, south, and west into 8 equal segments each. Each entrance zone carries a unique energy and is associated with a specific deity or cosmic influence. These energies can positively or negatively affect prosperity, health, relationships, success, peace, and overall well-being of a person. Among the 32 entrances, only a few are considered highly auspicious and are traditionally recommended for the main door. These divine entrances are believed to attract positive vibrations, wealth, harmony, growth, and spiritual balance into the home. Understanding these entrances helps to create spaces that align with natural energies and Vastu principles for a balanced and prosperous life. Here are the 32 main door entrances out of 16 zones. In the left hand side, you will be able to see directions, followed by that entrances, that is main door entrance. We will go ahead with the first one. North, we have two entrances, that is N4 and N5. North of Northeast, N6 and N7. Northeast, N8 and E1. East of Northeast, E3 and E2. East, E4 and E5. East of Southeast, E6 and E7. Southeast, E8 and S1. South of Southeast, S3 and S2. South, again we have two possible entrances. They are S4 and S5. South of Southwest, S6 and S7. Southwest, S8 and W1. West of Southwest, W3 and W2. West, W4 and W5. West of Northwest, W6 and W7. Northwest, W8 and N1. North of Northwest, N3 and N2. There are 32 gods associated with 32 entrances. We will start with Northeast entrance, which is Shiki, followed by that Parjanya, Jayanta, Indra, Surya, Satya, Brisha, Akasha, Anila, Pusha, Vitata, Grihakshata, Yama, Gandharva, Bringaraja, Briga, Pitra, Dwarika, Sugriva, Pushpadanta, Varuna, Asura, Shosha, Papyakshama, Roga, Naga, Mukhya, Bhallata, Soma, Bhujanga, Aditi, Diti. E1 entrance associated with god Shiki, that is 45 degree to 56.25 degree, brings risk of fire related issues or electrical problems. Shiki brings financial instability or unnecessary expenses, increased stress, arguments and restlessness, sudden or unpredictable events in life. The next entrance, E2 Parjanya, 56.25 degree to 67.5 degree, is associated with rain clouds and fertility, unproductive expenditures and unexpected financial struggles. This zone or this entrance enhances more feminine energy and birth of more female children. The next entrance, E3, associated with god Jayanta, that is 67.50 degree to 78.75 degree, brings wealth and prosperity, brings success in career and studies. Jayanta supports good decision making, and the entrance E3 enhances confidence and recognition. The next entrance E4 associated with god Indra, that is 78.75 degree to 90 degree, brings success, name, fame and recognition. E4 entrance improves career growth and leadership qualities, enhances health and wealth, supports positive thinking and confidence. The next entrance E5 associated with god Surya, 90 degree to 101.25 degree, is associated with aggression, anger and poor decision making. E5 entrance enhances emotional instability and frequent conflicts. The next entrance E6 associated with god Satya, 101.25 degree to 112.5 degree, generates tendencies of dishonesty and unreliability. It may also lead to relationship issues and troubles with daughters. This entrance makes people liar and unreliable because people living in such houses find it hard to keep their commitment. It also causes trouble to the daughter. The next entrance E7 associated with god Brisha, 112.5 degree to 123.75 degree, known to be make individuals insensitive and emotionally detached. It is also linked to marital discord and increased enemy troubles. This entrance should be avoided for the construction of the main door. It makes the occupants insensitive and it will attract trouble from the enemies. The next entrance E8 Akasha or Antariksha, 123.75 degree to 135 degree, considered highly inauspicious, may attract theft, accidents, financial loss and legal or government issues. It results in financial loss, accidents, disease and theft. The next entrance is S1 associated with god Anila, 135 degree to 146.25 degree, creates trouble to male child, weakens cash flow, may negatively impact the well-being of the male child. Such an entrance has adverse effects on the male child of the house and creates unnecessary conflicts between the parents and the child. The next entrance is S2 associated with god Pusha, 146.25 degree to 157.5 degree. It creates family conflicts and unfavorable for business owner and attracts many troubles from relatives. The next entrance, number 11, S3 Vithata, 157.5 degree to 168.75 degree, brings prosperity and growth. Though residents may become overly clever, immense prosperity, strong problem-solving ability, strategic thinking, and success, and always get their work done. This entrance gives the occupants immense prosperity at the same time making them unreliable. Basically, S3 entrance associated with god Vitata is more auspicious. The next entrance, number 12, S4, associated with god Grihakshakta, 168.75 degree to 180 degree. This entrance brings fame and prosperity. This pada is extremely good for actors and media persons, and this is good for business and factory owners as well as people who are in leadership roles. The next entrance, that is number 13, S5, associated with god Yama, 180 degree to 191.25 degree. It brings severe negative effects such as diseases, debts, and heavy financial burdens. This entrance brings diseases and financial burden. The next entrance, that is number 14, S6, associated with god Gandharva, 191.25 degree to 202.5 degree, brings poverty and humiliation, financial and mental instability, digestive system related health issues. People who live in this entrance face a stressful life. This inauspicious pada causes extreme poverty and financial instability. The next entrance, number 15, S7, Bhringaraja, 202.5 degree to 213.75 degree. This entrance brings wastage of efforts, financial losses, excessive expenditure, relationship problems. This entrance makes you uninterested in any work. The next entrance, that is number 16, S8, associated with god Briga, 213.75 degree to 225 degree, is highly inauspicious. It brings sorrow and wealth loss, severe financial losses, difficulty recovering from setbacks, risk of property being sold off. Briga is one of the worst entrances according to Vastu for the main door. This entrance brings lot of problems like financial instability and loss of strength. It makes a person lonely and gradually disconnects them from the society. The next entrance is number 17, W1, associated with god Pitra, 225 degree to 236.25 degree. This entrance brings poverty. This southwest entrance, considered highly inauspicious, may bring instability, financial struggles, and potential impact on longevity. Pitra, W1, it is one of the worst Vastu entrances, responsible for instability in life, and it brings poverty. It can reduce the lifespan of residents, so you should be extremely careful before choosing this pada for entrance according to the Vastu for the main door for your house. The entrance in the W1 direction should be avoided as it brings negative energy and affects the financial stability of the household. The next entrance, that is number 18, W2, Dwarika, 236.25 degree to 247.5 degree. This entrance brings career instability, instability in relationships, fluctuations in career, and lack of consistency. If you are already stressed about your future career, the main entrance in this pada just complicates your life more. It brings instability to the relationship as well. The entrance W2 should be avoided as it may bring financial and health related problems. The next entrance, that is number 19, W3 Sugriva, 247.5 degree to 258.75 degree, brings wealth and rapid growth, one of the most auspicious entrances, ideal for traders, businessmen, and brings strong growth, prosperity, and supports children's education. Sugriva may be a beneficial pada for you if you are in the educational field. It is also the best possible entrance for traders, businessmen, and it gives them their expected tremendous growth for the business, success, and immense prosperity that they are looking for. The next entrance, that is number 20, Pushpadanta, W4, 258.75 degree to 270 degree. Pushpadanta is the vehicle of Lord Kubera, and Kubera is the giver of wealth. So Pushpadanta also ensures financial growth and prosperity. The main entrance in this pada helps you to lead a happy and tension-free life. The next entrance, that is number 21, Varuna, W5, 270 degree to 281.25 degree, brings mixed results, represents universal control and authority, can bring prosperity and success, but may also increase over-ambition if not balanced. Varuna is not only the controller of the universe, but his principles are also considered the highest among Swargaloka. But the main entrance in W5 contains mixed results, and the main entrance for west-facing house and apartment. It gives a person extreme prosperity and makes them over-ambitious. Sometimes this over-ambitious nature also becomes the principal cause of their downfall. So think before you jump into the decision of making this pada your main entrance. Entrance W5 Varuna, also known as Panchavakra entrance, is considered an auspicious entry point in modern Vastu. It is believed to bring prosperity and success to the occupants of the building. The next entrance, that is number 22, associated with god Asura or Nakaratma, W6, 281.25 degree to 292.5 degree, brings mental stress, low physical strength, drained feeling, depression, and risk of illness. W6 also referred to the cause of lack of physical strength. Even we often see depression related diseases in the residents who unknowingly choose W6 as their main entrance. This entrance is also known as Shanmukha entrance, is considered inauspicious in modern Vastu as it is believed to bring negative energy and obstacles to the occupants of this building. It is recommended to avoid using this entrance. Let's move on to the next entrance, that is number 23, W7, associated with god Shosha, 292.5 degree to 303.75 degree. This brings health and financial stress, physical weakness, and delays in progress, addiction tendencies, and lack of vitality. The main door in this pada makes its residents physically weak and gives birth to their addiction to the drug. The next entrance, that is number 24, W8, Papyakshama, 303.75 degree to 315 degree, creates unethical tendencies, brings skin-related problems, tendency to use unlawful means for growth, possibility of legal troubles. Living in a west-facing house with this entrance creates a person to take unfair steps for his benefit, which may lead their life to great trouble in future. The next entrance is number 25, N1, associated with god Roga, 315 degree to 326.25 degree. This entrance brings fear and insecurity, diseases, and there is a risk of violence. The next entrance is number 26, N2, associated with god Naga, 326.25 degree to 337.5 degree. This entrance related to enemies and conflicts, excessive craving and jealousy. This is another inauspicious field that also causes enmity, excessive material cravings and jealousy in the residents, just like Roga. So according to Scientific Vasthu, this Vada should be strictly avoided. The next entrance, that is number 27, N3, associated with god Mukhya, 337.5 degree to 348.75 degree, brings wealth, strong growth, fulfillment of wishes, manifestation of desires, and it is considered highly auspicious. The main energy field is considered to be very auspicious with north-facing flats and houses. This door is very auspicious for money and male children according to Vastu for the main entrance. The next entrance, that is number 28, N4, god Bhallata, 348.75 degree to 360 degree, brings property gains and inheritance benefits and immense wealth and prosperity and magnified abundance. Bhallata is the god of abundance. According to the ancient Vastu text, entering this Vada provides a lot of wealth and blessing. The next entrance, that is number 29, Soma, N5, 0 degree to 11.25 degree, brings calm, spiritual and stable life, ability to convert effort into money, profits from work, and there is a spiritual upliftment. This is an auspicious energy field for the north-facing property. Soma is moon energy, also referred to as Lord Kubera, the deity of wealth. It is believed to bring or improving the lives of children in the family. The next entrance, that is number 30, N6, associated with god Bhujanga, 11.25 degree to 22.5 degree, creates arguments with sun and disturbance in health. Another inauspicious energy field which gets strict no certificate from the Vastu experts of the main entrance for north-facing home. It may create many health hazards like cold, flu, kidney-related problems, eye problems, etc. The next entrance is number 31, Aditi, N7, 22.5 degree to 33.75 degree. This particular Pada as mainly for the woman and the family, it is not good. It creates rebellious nature in them. Girls living in this house whose main entrance is N7 often involved in live-in relationships and intercaste marriages. The next entrance, that is number 32, N8, Diti, 33.75 degree to 45 degree, brings a positive vibe, a positive entrance. It is associated with higher bank balance and increased savings. Basically, there are 9 entrances which are considered highly auspicious, and 2 entrances are moderate. E3, E4, S3, S4, W3, W4, N3, N4, and N8 are considered highly auspicious, and W5 and N5 entrances are moderate. Please verify whether your main door is associated with any other entrances like N1, N2, N6, N7, E1, E2, E5, E6, E7, E8, S1, S2, S5, S6, S7, S8, W1, W2, W6, W7, and W8 are considered inauspicious. The direction associated with Lord Kubera, god of wealth, and we have best entrances N3, N4, N5, and N8. N3 associated with god Mukhya, N4 is associated with god Bhallata, N5 Soma, N8 Dithi. East direction associated with god Lord Indra, king of gods, we have 2 best entrances E3 and E4. E3 Jayanta, E4 Indra. In the south direction, it is associated with god Lord Yama. We have 2 best entrances S3 and S4. S3 Vithata, S4 Grihakshata. In the west, Lord Varuna, we have 3 best entrances W3, W4, and W5. W3 Sugriva, W4 Pushpadanta, and W5 is associated with Varuna. Finally, I have made this video still more simplified for you. Towards the left, these are directions and the entrances, and towards your right you can see the excellent directions for the main door entrance for your home. Basically, there are 9 excellent, that is highly auspicious entrances, that is north of northwest NNW, that is N3, associated with god Mukhya 337.5 degree to 348.75 degree. Next one is north, that is N4, associated with god Bhallata 348.75 degree to 360 degree. Next one is in the northeast NE, that is N8, associated with god Dithi 33.75 degree to 45 degree. Next is east of northeast E3, associated with god Jayanta 67.5 degree to 78.75 degree. Next one is E4, that is east, associated with god Indra 78.75 degree to 90 degree. Next, south of southeast S3, associated with god Vithata 157.5 degree to 168.75 degree. In the south S4 Grihakshata 168.75 degree to 180 degree. In the west of southwest, that is W3 Sugriva 247.5 degree to 258.75 degree. Towards the west, Pushpadanta, that is W4 258.75 degree to 270 degree. The entrances which are good are N5, that is in the north, that is Soma 0 to 11.25 degree. Then one more good entrance we have, that is W5, associated with god Varuna, 270 to 281.25 degree.